Hello everybody, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. In the last episode, we figured out what was going on with the Alamegans working with the masked one, La Habrea. And we were able to get 4 of our 5 armor pieces for Dragoon. We were able to find out what Estinian's plan is, but we need to be level 50 to continue on that quest. So we're going to start the main scenario quest here, where we're still searching for the masked man. So, here's what I know about the deaths. All the victims were found with their faces torn to shreds. Oh my gosh, this is already dark. Among the local fauna, only the scale skin known as Ziz could inflict such wounds. That's why some folk are pointing the finger at them. I somehow doubt that the answer is that simple. For the sake of thoroughness, we should look into it. Why don't you put down, say, 3 of the creatures and see if you can find any proof connecting them to their deaths. Okay. Oh. Wrong direction. Boing. 360. Oh. 180, I mean. They up there? We just needed 3, right? One, 2, 3. Yes, 1080. You've already seen the Ziz? Good work, adventurer. So were you able to find aught that suggests the creatures are our culprits? Nothing. Truth be told, even if there were proof, I wouldn't know what it would look like. Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same thing. Anyway, I believe we can safely strike Ziz from our list of suspects, which leaves us with the masked man and this winged eyeball. I don't feel like that test she sent us on really proved anything. There's something else I heard about the deaths. It appears all the victims have been comely maidens. Comely maidens. I'd better watch myself, eh? Unseemly japes aside, there's a rumor going around. There's a whisper that after each victim died, Rancor went into a great big rock southwest of here, causing it to flash and moan. It bears investigating, I reckon. I'm going to give you a fire sand stick to blow a piece of that crag. The stick doesn't come with a fuse or anything, so you'll have to throw the thing. Once you've torn the rock, a new one, bring back some fragments and I'll give them a gander. Alright guys, you're gonna have to put a little bit of, it is currently the evening of July the 3rd here. So people are getting a little antsy with the fireworks, so you may hear some pops in the background. Even with my noise gate on. It's not even, I mean, it's not even dark right now. I don't know what the fireworks are doing for anyone. So this is the rock? Sorry, my stick is... I have to get a new controller. That was a big one. Most folk are too scared to go within 100 yalms of the Rock of Rancor. Aye, it has a name. But what's a few vengeful spirits to a dauntless avenger like you, eh? Huh? I think they're just your garden variety crystals. It's a bit hard to tell beneath all the dirt and grime, but they're definitely lightning aspected. I'd almost hate to say it, but that explains the flashing and moaning. Nothing to do with the masked stranger. Looks like I've gone to waste both your time and a perfectly good fire sand stick. Oh well. There is something you should know. I have been keeping this to myself, lest I worsen Medrod's paranoia, but I too have seen the winged eyeball. I cannot say whether it was coincidence, but my sighting took place precisely at the same time as Medrod's. I was heading home after a day of digging when a shadow fell over me. Looking up, I found myself locked in a gaze with a giant eyeball. I let out a scream at the top of my lungs and ran without once looking back. This happened at the rocky area west of here, in case you had a mind to investigate. That would have been really good information up front. So it seems to appear at the same time of day? He didn't tell me the time of day, he just told me where. There the fireworks go. So this is where it was found. Oh. We just teleport. A monstrous bane might appeared and you slew it? That creature had long been a scourge upon the folk of Folgord. Intentional or no, you have done us a great service. You have my gratitude. But this does make me wonder if it truly was the winged eyeball I saw, or merely a trick of the light combined with blind panic. Oh. There have been no promising leads in the murders. I can scarce get a wink of sleep knowing that the killer is still at large. Judging by your furrowed brows, I take it this sorry business troubles you as much as it does me. I had been pondering my encounter. I was certain for a time, but there can be no doubt it was a winged eyeball that I witnessed. It's plausible that I could have mistaken so distinct a creature for a bane mite. And you and I were moms apart. How could we both have seen it at precisely the same time? What's more, your adventurer friend here had a run-in with the bane mite, the very spot you claimed to see the fiendish eyeball. Is that right? There must be an explanation. I know I saw the eyeball with wings. I could wager an apple tart on it. Ooh, he's serious. But listen, mayhap it's not as mysterious as we're making it out to be. There's no reason why there couldn't be. Gods, of course. There must be more than one of the buggers. Ah, it's so obvious. But that means since there have been repeated sightings of these fiends, there must have been even more victims as yet discovered. Gulp. I do believe we're out of our depths. We ought to leave the rest to the expert. Yes, we're just civilians after all. Good luck, adventurer. It was a pleasure knowing you. While I burn to know the truth, there are some things best left unknown, lest you have forgotten. I was at the rocky area of the west when I had my encounter. Should you discover aught of note, you will want to alert the authorities. There is a guardhouse nearby. The serpents should be pleased for any information that pertains to the security of the region. Alright, so there's probably more than one eyeball, huh? Let's go, Arok. I don't know what level this is on. Is it up above or down below? Oh, here it is. Oh, a mangled corpse. Oh, one of the eyes. Oh, just one. And we just put the body in our pockets. Alright, we're going to teleport back now. I'll mute so you guys don't have to hear the fireworks for a little bit. Alright. Greetings, adventurer. Is there aught I might assist you with? Gods be good, not again. No matter how many bodies I see, I cannot get used to the horrid sight. Poor woman. Identical deaths have been reported in the central shroud, while the masked stranger you seek does not seem to feature in any. Sightings of the winged eyeball are common enough. The creature appears to be moving the bodies, but to what end, none can say. The victims have all been young women. All are found with their faces mutilated beyond recognition. It's difficult to identify them so as to notify their next of... This button engraved on this lily motif. The very same object was found upon another victim, a family sigil. Or that of an organization, perhaps? Either way, I dare to hope that this will prove pivotal in solving the murders. It's a vampire. I would have you hold onto the lily button. You will need it to continue your investigation. While it isn't standard procedure to entrust key evidence to individuals, you have proven yourself reliable and resourceful in this matter. I see no reason why you shouldn't carry on your work. If I might make a suggestion, you may wish to take the button to Gridania and have it examined by Mion. Perhaps someone in her vast network of contacts can shed light upon its sigil. Alright, to Gridania. This way. Good morrow to you, Swipe. By your grim expression, I suggest you aren't here for the scones and herb tea. Well, isn't this a lovely button? The engraving is quite exquisite. Artisan level quality, I would say. Where did you say you found this? On a dead body? Lovely. Anyway, I'm afraid I do not recognize the lily sigil. You ought to find the answer the old-fashioned way by asking around. You could do worse than beginning with Bernadette over there by the Aetherite Plaza. She has a sharp pair of eyes, that one. Okay. Oh. Okay. Need help tracking down the owner of a button? That's certainly not a request I receive on a regular basis. Well, go on then, show me what you have. Seems to be some manner of decorative button, reminiscent of those worn by families of old, though I cannot claim to know its sigil. However, I can say for certainty that the white lily is a recurring theme in Gridanian culture. Alas, I do not know who would make a personal sigil of it. If there is a soul in Gridania who does, it would be Kane Guild over at the Lancers Guild. The woman makes a point of knowing all citizens in a forename basis. I think forename means first name. Bernadette believes I can help you. Well, that is a rather bold assumption to make. I will try to assist, never you fear, but whether aught comes of it is another matter. Now then, what do you require of me? Fascinating. Work of this quality is rarely seen in the hands of ordinary Gridanians. The owner of this button is most certainly well-to-do. You may wish to take your search to the Gentry's ward northwest of here. Wait, a memory comes to me. Of late, there has been a man who is perpetually seated on the bench at the ward's entrance. His name is Urzendale, and I distinctly recall seeing a markedly similar button upon the breast of his jacket. I dare say he can tell you a thing or two about it. I see. All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm going to replace controllers real quick, so see you guys in a minute. All right, everyone, I am back. Thank you guys for waiting. Got a new controller, so hopefully I don't veer to the right all the time anymore. Let's see. So we have to ask a man about a button. Maybe this man is the culprit. I do not believe we are acquainted. Pray leave me to my thoughts. Circle of the Dartancourt's family. How is it that this came to be in your possession? From the body of a murdered woman, her face, was it marred in any way? I feared as much. I can no longer feign ignorance. I shall reveal to you the truth of the deaths. But on one condition, you promise to put an end to my lady's madness and free her from her torment. I was once a manservant in the employ of one of the oldest and proudest families in Gredania, the Dartancourts. During that time, I had the honor of waiting upon Lady Amandine, mistress of the household. Fair as summer was she, and possessed of a heart befitting her radiance. Alas, the calamity wrought a great change in her. Though my lady escaped with her life, death may well have been a kinder fate. Never will I forget the day her bandages were removed, and she beheld her disfigured face for the first time. At that moment, the kindly woman I knew ceased to be. Unable to bear the thought of being seen, my lady sequestered herself within her chambers and refused all company. This continued for many uneasy moons until one day, without warning, she began receiving queer guests. None among us knew whence they came, these masked men, but my lady believed they would help her regain that which she had lost. So began the rites of rejuvenation. These rituals seemed innocent enough in the beginning, but grew ever more grotesque as time went by. Eventually, when there came a day when my lady bound one of her handmaidens to a bed and then proceeded to mutilate the poor girl's face. Suffice it to say, she did not survive the ordeal. It fell to me to dispose of her body. Jesus! I performed the dreadful task as bade, obedient servant that I was, but when the time came to return to the house, my legs refused to move. I knew then that I could not go back to that place, not after the nightmare I had witnessed. So it was that I left Haku Manor, my home, for nigh on half a century. Long did I weep for the girl who was slain, and longer still for the woman that Lady Amandine had been. Yet one cannot weep forever, and I endeavored to put the matter behind me. Indeed, I had resolved never to speak of my experience until you appeared before me. My lady's madness must be ended, lest more innocent lives be lost. Lay her tormented soul to rest, as you swore to me you would. She awaits you at Haku Manor on the western edge of the central shroud. Now go and do what must be done. Okay. Seek entry to Haku Manor. Oh, I almost fell down. Alright, so just over here. Those are some big boys. Oh, spooky. Oh, look, a bunch of floating ice. Why is a smith here? Haku Manor now accessible. Alright, new dungeon. Alright guys, you know the drill. I'm gonna try and get it in the leveling roulette. If no luck, I'll complete that dungeon. But either way, I'll see you guys in Haku Manor in 3, 2, 1. Hello everybody, welcome back. Here we are in Haku Manor. Yep, this looks like a vampire mansion. Very Resident Evil villagey. Actually no, it's kind of like Castlevania. We did not get this for our roulette. We actually got Ifrit when we did that, so we did get a level up between pause breaks. These carpet stains, gross. Oh, that's right, I have my AoE ability. Fireworks are still going strong, by the way. Oh, no, I don't have my AoE ability. I'm too low. Cool. Oh, that sword is cool. Ah, run! I'm glad that the ranged throw, the spear throw, doesn't break my my combo rotation. Yo. We missed a key back there. Do we need it? Sorry, my light was off. Manor Servitor. Yeah, maybe that manservant was had the right idea to get out of there. Aha! I think we should focus down, right? Oh, healer got disconnected. I didn't even notice. Ooh. Oh, wait, I can't even wear it. Can probably go on without him, I think. Alright, looks like they're gonna wait for them to come back or replace. So I'm gonna pause it here and I'll unpause it once we get going again. Looks like we're not waiting. I don't think we need them. I think we can do this easily without them. Okay, so the eyes are coming from here. Oh, is this her? Well, let's do it. I think we can do it. It's like we're dismissing them. Someone's gonna get a quick dungeon in. Alright guys, I'm gonna pause it here. I'll come back once we get the replacement. Alright, we got the replacement. I was kind of sad because they said they were about to say we can try while we wait, and I kind of wanted to try to do this without a healer to see if we could, but we got one just in time. And they don't know where we are. Oh, turn away. Add. Ooh. Poof. We get some loot, some knuckles. Hey, we got some gear. And oh my gosh, 3 commendations. 3 commendations. Is that all of them? 2 DPS. Healer tank. Yeah, I got all the comms. A darkness has taken root within these halls, sprung from the most unlikely of seeds. One cannot help but admire the irresponsible spirit that quickened to life. Oh, there's 2 of them. Double trouble. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, adventurer. You are every bit as intriguing as our master gave us to believe. It is no ordinary mortal who can acquire 1 crystal of light, much less 3. The crystals make you strong, and it is that strength that the light is drawn. Eidolon chose well. A pity that your experience is irreconcilable with your own. We cannot well allow you to continue upon your present course. Alas, we came here not to play, but to take measure of you and your strength for Master La Habrea. The task now accomplished. we take our leave of you. So they set up this whole thing just to test us. Fare you well, bringer of light. Oh, we gotta report to the old guy real quick. And while we teleport, guys, I will be right back, and I'll see you in Gridania. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to me. I'm the one who's back. You guys didn't go anywhere. We need to speak with the... I increased the audio a little bit, by the way, so hopefully that sounds better. We need to go to the Lancers Guild and talk to that old man again and let him know that we killed his mistress or his lady or whatever she was to him. And I've also been informed that there is a maintenance starting in 3 hours for 24 hours. So I'm pretty sad about that. So I'll probably do 2 episodes after this, and then maintenance will happen. You are returned. What sights awaited you within the matter? What has become of Lady Amandine? You must tell me all. She was messed up, man. Had to put her down. So she went so far as to consort with devils? Would that I could have done more to prevent her fall. May she finally find peace in the beyond. I know not whether the masked men you encountered are the same pair that first led my lady astray, but it is plain that they are the same vile brood. Should the chance ever present itself, promise me that you will visit upon them tenfold the woe they have brought upon the others. But who am I to speak of punishment? By my silence I allowed it. I know not how many young innocent girls to die in unspeakable circumstances. Sorry about the fireworks, guys. Jeez, it's going crazy out there. It matters not wherefore, through misplaced loyalty, cowardice, or both, I am an abettor to a gross crime. I will surrender myself to the authorities and accept whatever punishment they deem just. I only pray that the gods will have mercy on my soul. Don't sit back down. Go to the police. Go turn yourself in. He's like, I'll do it in a bit. I swear, just after you leave, I'll go turn myself in. I promise. Although Laurentius, he did turn himself in, so. Trauma Queen. We got some optional dungeons here. I think. There's 2 there that I know of. This one just opened up, which looks like another one. Good day, Swipe. I trust your investigation is faring well. Yep, I've seen some messed up stuff. Welcome back, Swipe. Full glad I am to see you safely returned. Tell me, how fared you on your sojourn to the Twelfthwood? You're not going to believe the crap I've seen. 2 of La Habrea's minions, and they sought to measure your strength by their own admission? The devils taunt us. It is beyond doubt, then, that the Ascians have begun to move in earnest. Would that we knew to what end. Yet I will not bemoan our plight. Thanks to your tireless efforts, we are at least aware of the encroaching darkness. Alas, we can only do so much. It is clear to me now that we Scions are too few to protect the realm against this threat unaided. We must needs alert the three nations of the presence of this elusive enemy and recommend that they heighten their vigil. We should have done that to begin with. There is no short of misery in the world that the Ashians might exploit. We have an arduous struggle ahead of us. I feel like letting people know that these evil, masked, robed people are looking to spread misery and trick people would be something we would want everyone to know, right? Anyway, yet come what may, we must not allow ourselves to become lost to hope, for that is precisely what the enemy desires. We have gleaned all we can from the information available to us. Let us set this investigation aside for the present. Another matter has arisen that requires your attention. Let me know when you're ready to be briefed and we'll summon the others. Level 48. Guys, we are two levels away from our next Dragoon quest.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind.
Oh, the worst
A tribe
kind.
of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Uh-oh.
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation.
Two of them at the same time?
There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Expect the worst. The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
Do they lack the gentle sensibility of the sylphs, though? I think the sylphs only have those gentle sensibilities because Gridanians are working to keep the peace with them, and like, there's some give and take there.
The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you. No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
Why is my
so
helmet
you will
pink?
accept? Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
Like, sounds like
May I ask
Y'shtola's
that of
being
you, Y'shtola?
voluntold.
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory.
That's right.
you may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the Sailor's Ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Where are we going? Limsa, and I need to make this one of my free destinations. Oh, there's so many people here. Look at my frame rate drop. On PlayStation 5 even. He improves frame rate. The balance choice? I don't know. I'd rather have better frame rate. Oh, look at this little jig she's doing. Look at her go. What a cutie. Alright, speak with where? Looks like he's up. Also, wait. I'm gonna see if I can get a better weapon. That's 18. Oh, yes. Way better than what I had. Three Pokeboys is better than one. Hail, adventurer, and welcome to the Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about enlisting, please talk to the personnel officer. Unless... Are you the guest we were told to expect? Ah. Ha. Ahem. Forgive me, sir. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogamoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Swipe. On behalf of Limsa, I thank you for heeding our call. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Swipe personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahuagin and the kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you're right, yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? And it was not the Lominsons who violated this agreement. Dissatisfied with their lot, Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it, yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa-Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, a paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Swipe? You have my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the Kobold should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members are still alive. It is said that one of them is employed at the Greyfleet Mills in Lower Lenosia. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Alright, we gotta speak to the company of heroes. Also, from the sounds of it, oh. How do I get there? Some mist? Where am I? Where am I? Try this again. Okay, so I'm here. Okay. Got it. So from the sounds of it, I was right. Anyways, so it sounds like that there was a deal with the kobolds to keep within their lands and not summon primals and all that good stuff. But it sounds like the Limsa-Lominsans are the ones that broke that pact. Oh yeah, we're in, like, this city is in the wrong, right? Like, of course the kobolds are gonna do that. They broke their agreement. Oh, where am I now? Okay, got it. Let me go get this crystal. Like, have they even tried to negotiate? A long trek. You can do this, Arok. I like this area though. I think that this area is way better looking than the Gridania forest, in my opinion. Alright, is there the crystals all the way down there? Should we get it? Alright, I'm not gonna... Well... We'll get the quest. Maybe it will send us down there. Oh, oh wait, she's not a newbie. Lay down your burden, son. Come drink a pint with me. We'll have a grand old time. Find you a lass or three. You say you gonna say something, Venture, or just keep on staring? Eh? You want to know about the company of heroes? Ah, hell's price of bleeding fame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more? Still, seeing as you've come all this way, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Tractome was the company's best axeman. Now, what was it that you wanted to know? Please don't be singing. So you want to hear about the tale of how the company of heroes bested a primal, do ye? Well, let me guess. You mean that bastard Tidus, eh? Oh, if only you'd been there to see it. It was a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought him for 3 days and nights, we did. The ground trembled and every step Tidus took, and when he hit you boy, it felt like a cannonball in the gut. Ugh, just like that. Boy, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, I'll have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you're the only one that cares about learning the secret tactics we used to beat old Tidus. Well, too bad, because now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have been making a nest by the windmill just south of here? Either do that, then we'll talk. Interesting choice of armor for a miller. Oh, it's a lot of them. Anyone else? There we go. Yeah, the Bessies are dead, are they? Nice work, Venturer. Save me the last hassle of, never mind. Well, you're still asking about how we beat Tidus? I don't know, Adventurer. It was a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do, but unless you prove you have what it takes to face that fat bastard, I can't, in good conscience, tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you need to be capable of slaying, say, Gobu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have a taste for the flower melt here. So you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut down quick as a skilled axeman like myself. Any road, why don't you try heading due west and stand in the lookout in case a Gobu's come a-calling. Later, and I might consider telling you more about the old Tidus. Alright. let's go learn more about that good old Tidus. Yeah, you again? And that Gobu that was harassing the Millers is dead? Didn't think you had it in you, adventurer. Still, you took forever and a day to get that job done. I'm not sure if I could tell you our secrets. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you got what it takes to face Tidus. Maybe if you slew, tracked him? Are you here drinking again? If you are, that Gobu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on it. Cleave the beast's skull in two with my trusty axe, I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I asked him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true, was it Tractum who slew the Gobu, or was it you? Chief, what are you saying? It's me, Tractum, the finest axeman ever to serve the company of heroes. The legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Tidus. Tidus? Tidus? Who in the seven hells is Tidus? Some primal you fought in a sudden dream? The company of heroes through Titan, you damn half-wit. Yeah, well, see, Tidus, that's what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Sahuagin shite I've ever heard. Both of you outside, we'll learn the truth the Lemnian way. Tractum, if you didn't slay the Gobu, then you may consider your contract revoked. What? Oh, damn. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash this boulder will be judged the Gobu Slayer. And don't even think about trying to kill me. That's cheating. Oh, who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. How the hell's with it? Oh. Oh, paralyzed. He's cheating. Cheater. All right, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes, but I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned my lesson, honest, I have. Save your blundering, Tractum. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, the last job I had was at Costa del Sol, and there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain of the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them, but you wouldn't believe me, so look, his name was Wyscat, all right? Wyscat. He'll tell you what you need to defeat Tidus, or whatever the hell that thing's name is. And what you wanted ain't it. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then, tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. He did give me some good information. Costa del Sol. Oh, it's up here. place is gorgeous. It's Y-Scat. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Krogs? We must slay him, Captain, for the people of Limsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then, just like in the tales? Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here is bathed in the Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with the power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to lay low the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well of the risk and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge to know how to enter Titan's lair. Pray be good. Pray be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, so that we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered. Useful, but it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him in the end, but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed. Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan. You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you, but I will not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security at Master Geguruju's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending one of our... Ye gods, man, have you heard nothing I said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates. Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you are welcome to find your own way into Ogomoro. Though it pains me to admit, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce the man's desires. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask that you undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations. Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well. Pray do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance. Thanks for nothing, Ishtola. Master Geguruju's request can be more demanding than you realize. Before I set you to your true task, I would like to verify that this won't be a waste of my time. A Nyx has recently been seen prowling the beach to the east. As you can imagine, my master does not want large, slimy creatures anywhere near his lands. The beast is cunning, but you should have no difficulty luring it out with herring. Slay the Nyx and return to me. Oh, don't forget to bring me a leg as proof of the kill. A herring! Cannonball! It's the first time we've been in water. Where is it? Oh. I just realized I don't think this one doesn't do damage. There's no point to use it unless you're trying to get out of the way of something. Oh, should we help this guy? We're gonna help this guy. Wait, he has his chocobo out? There, we did some good. Oh, chocobos can't swim. Well, did you deal with the Nix? Lest you think me overcautious for testing you this way, you should know that we had an incident not long ago. A foolish young employee was dismissed for lying about his past. He claimed to have served in the company of heroes, but I knew for a fact he did not. Anyway, now that the pointless busy work is finished, I shall give you a challenge that as befits your talents. 2 highly distinguished individuals are scheduled to visit Costa del Sol in the near future, and Master Geguruju wishes to welcome them with an elaborate banquet. And while money is no object, not everything Master Geguruju desires can be easily purchased. It is an extremely exotic feast, so Swipe, your mission is to seek out and obtain the rare ingredients our chef requires. Naturally, such a fine dining must be accompanied by a suitable wine, and by suitable I mean the very best there is. That, however, can wait for the time being, as I believe you have enough on your plate as it is. It will be a long and arduous journey, but you need not toil alone. Many of the mercenaries who have once served under my command still live, and they will guide you in your quest. For the first ingredient, I would have you travel to the South Shroud and speak with Landinel on Camp Tranquil. What? You mean to tell me you cannot afford to waste your time as your associate did? Adventurer, if you have not the endurance to complete this mission, how do you expect me to believe you can outlast the Lord of Krogs? Either do it or don't. I have work to do. Alright guys, looks like we got some more errands to do, but we're going to do them on the next episode. Thank you guys so much for joining. I've had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have too. And it looks like we got time for 1, maybe 2 more episodes before maintenance. And I hope to see you guys there. Bye-bye.